Hey everybody, Tony D and Little Joan here with a Screenwriter's Rant on The Eyes of Tammy Faye Bakker. Or Tammy Faye, The Eyes of Tammy Faye. And it's about Tammy Faye Bakker. The Bakkers were, for those of you who don't know, they were the hot couple in evangelical circles, and they had a big show. I forget what the name of the show was. That the 500 Club? And this guy plays Jerry Falwell. And they were super religious and raised tons of money. James Bakker was the husband, and Tammy was the wife. And they eventually got caught up in fraud charge. And these are the TV evangelists who ask people for money. They turned it into a multi-million-dollar money-making business. They eventually got caught because they got greedy. And Tammy Faye, it's about Tammy Faye and her life. And she was famous for crying and having these bizarrely huge eyelashes. And to give you an idea, you see how clowny this woman, the actress, looks. Tammy Faye looked 10 times worse than that. 10 times worse. You can read about it, I'm sure, somewhere on Wikipedia. When is this coming out? Oh, just coming soon. Garfield as James Bakker, I almost said Tom Bakker, is an interesting casting choice. He's not as fat as James Bakker was. He was a bit overweight, and he looks way too young, even though they're making him look old. And they're giving him the right clothes. They definitely have the right clothes, but I remember these guys, and they were terrible. We all didn't like them. We all made fun of them. I don't know if this is going to be a sort of a remaking of Tammy Faye's career or Tammy Faye's reputation. I guess she's still alive. I don't even remember if she's still alive. But the only reason I wouldn't see this movie is because I kind of lived it, and I'd probably be watching it. Not that I'm a religious guy or anything, but I remember the Bakkers. I remember following it in the news and just going, these wackos, these religious nuts. It's going to be a classic rise and fall. First act, their origins, how they met, and they're the young up and coming couple in the evangelical circles, and then second act, they get on TV and they become the big deal, and they make tons of money, but they get corrupted by it, and there are various scandals, and they had various scandals. But the focus is on Tammy, so it's going to be more about her than it is him. But he had a big scandal. Did he cheat? I guess he cheated. I don't know. These people have so many scandals. Did Tammy cheat too? I don't remember. But it's going to be an interesting flick because it's like Hollywood portraying these people who they've always sort of hated. So they're going to look. Are they going to look 10 times worse than they are, or are they going to rehabilitate her reputation? And then the third act is the eventual what happened to him, and everything falls apart. I think Jim Bakker went to jail. And then I think they got divorced, and then Tammy had a show. I don't remember the whole thing, but, I guess I might watch it just to remind myself if it was on, if it was historically accurate, but I don't know. I have a sneaking suspicion from what I've seen it's not, from what I remember. But, if you don't know anything about this era, it is pretty funny. I think they didn't go hard enough with the clown makeup, though. She really looked clownish. Check out the video. I'm sure it's all over YouTube somewhere. Check out Tammy Faye Bakker and tell me they put enough makeup on this actress. So The Eyes of Tammy Faye Bakker, probably coming soon, probably before the end of the year. Yeah, maybe. I wouldn't go to the movie theater, but I might watch it if it was on TV or something.